everybody, it's Emerald. Alright, this is highly likely never going to get seen by anyone that it fully applies to. That being said, male writers, oh my goodness, take a breath, step back, and listen, because, oh, you guys annoy me so much. Hi, Bendy. You guys annoy me so freaking much, because, first, y'all are writing females just really, really whack. And unless you have an actual female help you, you gonna be writing them wrong. I don't care if you gotta ask your mom or your sister about the freaking period. You need a woman's help to write women correctly. Okay, so, number one, high heels in any situation are not comfortable. They are not elegant and classy. They only look that way. But trust me, if a girl does not wear heels a lot, then she will continuously be stumbling. She'll be walking slower. She won't be able to do a lot of the things that you normally see her do. Women running in heels? Nah. I have worn heels since I was very, very young. So I can run in heels. Most women can't because, one, most women don't wear heels since like the age of 8. Second of all, most women, when it comes to high heels, they don't try to run. They don't run into a situation where they need to run. Also, high heels do not become flats once the heels are broken off. The foot part, where your foot actually goes, stays in that shape. And here, let me get something for you guys, okay? This is one of my favorite heels. And right here, this is all solid right here. My foot only goes to about here, and then it follows down to there. Just like that. Wedges are a lot easier to do things in, but that still doesn't mean that you can do some things. Next thing, hair. Okay, girls with naturally straight hair probably still experience some wave early in the morning out of no particular reason other than the fact that hair, when girls are sleeping, normally it's kind of clumped together. Normally it's kind of tangled around each other. We have to deal with that. Also, if you take out a ponytail, like I've had my hair in this ponytail for about 12 hours now. If you take your hair out of the ponytail, it's not just going to elegantly cascade down. It's not going to go back to being perfectly straight if you have straight hair. It's not going to be super beautiful and full if you have pretty much any hair at all. Let me show this to you guys. And I'm not even pausing the video right now, just that way you guys can see. See that? This is what happens when girls take out their ponytail. It just goes So normally we have to go like that. And even then it still turns into this mess. Short hair is extremely difficult to style. Long hair is extremely annoying because it gets everywhere, whether you like it or not. Don't even kid yourself. And also, no matter what, we're still dealing with baby hairs. You see that? Those are baby hairs. I can't put them anywhere. Don't you dare say to gel them or cut them. Anyways. Periods. Oh, this is a topic that makes me kind of upset because there was one person that I used to play D&D with that they would always play female characters and they would always play the females wrong. They would play a slut. And then one day the DM was like, oh, okay, you're gonna keep on playing a female slut? Well, how about we do something like, I don't know, guess what, you're pregnant, and you've been having to get bigger dresses for a while. Like, this went on for a while, and it was, okay, every so often you have to get a bigger size, you have to get a bigger size, you have to get things that accommodate. And then, yeah. So that was fun. But that's off topic for now. What is on topic is that never brought up periods, never brought up what was going on there. Anytime he played a female, it was always a human female. He would always play a human female. And whenever any one of us brought up, like, hey, you're healthy, how come you're not bleeding? And he's like, did I get wounded? That's the point when I wanted to strangle him, because he obviously had not gone to health class. This video is going to be very, very long. So, yeah, just gonna let you know that there. Next up comes pregnancy. I cannot speak from experience, not yet at least, but of course I have a mother, I have a grandmother, I have plenty of females in my life who have had children. So I know that when a female is in the later stages of pregnancy, she can't do a lot of things without risking damaging the baby. There's a lot of things that girls physically cannot do for one reason or another. I will make an entire video about periods later, just to let you guys know. One of my biggest issues that I have to personally deal with when it comes to stuff like that is, and don't mind what you see, I have other business I'm taking care of as well. Next thing is earrings and the part that you stick in your ear. It only hurts if you stick it in wrong, because it's kind of like just having a little tiny like cylinder of metal stuck on to the earring, and you're just trying to get the cylinder through. And the only reason why some of us have difficulty is if we flinched weirdly when they were first piercing our ears. Nail polish smudges and clumps and gets everywhere. And it is a pain to get out of anything that is not a nail. Human skin, pain to get out of it there. Clothes, you basically just ruined your top. Flooring, that's when you dump a whole bunch of sugar on it. Bras, oh my goodness. First of all, taking off a bra is the best feeling in the world. I don't care if you've had the most amazing sex in the world. I don't care if you've had the best food. I don't care if you just found out that you won $1 million every week for the rest of your life. I don't care. Nothing will ever match that feeling when these torture devices that we feel the societal pressure to wear gets taken off. That's one of the first things that most girls do when we get home. Also, I'm really sorry if I keep on looking a little bit down because my camera is like here. My camera's like about here, and where it's popping up, like my filming is like over here. So yeah. On the topic of boobs, by the way, big boobs, especially my size, hurt a lot. Girls with bigger boobs have more back problems, we can't do a lot more, and we refuse to go up and down stairs quite a bit out of fear that we're going to get smacked in the face. No joke, I have gone without a bra down some stairs really, really fast, and I smacked myself in the face. I am not kidding about this. I am not even exaggerating a little bit. And if you go without a bra, you get boob sweats all the freaking time. If you have bigger boobs and something fits your boobs, there is a good chance that the rest of you will look like a box. Except for me, because I very much dramatically go whoop whoop despite being fat. We do not always compare ourselves to normal household objects like fruit or a broom. Seriously, I saw that once in some writing. It was weird. And while we may, like, going down the stairs, we may hold our boobs to make sure that they don't go everywhere, we're not always aware of what's going on with them. Okay. Wearing a bra that does not fit is, I think most women would agree that that should be another form of torture in the 8th circle of hell. I am not saying 9th because the 9th circle of hell is honestly, that's where everyone gets to experience the worst period cramps ever. And once you remove a bra that's too small, you are not going to want anything to touch the red lines that they leave. Because bras, they're supposed to hold the boobs and they're supposed to fit around the rib cage. If you wear a bra that's too small, there's a chance that you're actually damaging yourself. Let's see, what else should I talk about? Okay, doing any sort of physical activity changes how we dress. Like, for instance, I'm not going to be going anywhere, so I'm wearing a very loose long sleeve shirt because it's winter, and I'm wearing fleece-lined leggings. So I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm planning on relaxing. No one is dressed up to be fabulous all the time. That is just far from realistic. Also, I have plenty of male friends that I have never considered to be a romantic interest. Most of the time when I have a male friend, it's because I was talking to some people, I met them, and I just said, hey, you're a cool guy, let's be friends. And I'm the person that he talks to about issues with his girlfriend or boyfriend. Waxing sucks. I don't wax anything. Shaving is very difficult because you could do an immaculate job of shaving, and I guarantee there will still be at least one patch about the size of an index card that is still not shaved. Let's see. tampons are also not the only thing that women can use on a period. I will talk about that more in a period video. Women are not always going to shave. I honestly have not shaved all winter, simply because of the fact that my legs would get very, very cold. And here's my favorite part. When guys hear that a girl is taking off their glasses, they think that she's gonna be like, oh look, I'm so pretty now. But no, this is natural. And also I'm having to like squint to see where the camera is. I'm having to squint to see what's going on. There we go. Also, glasses make people's eyes look bigger. So, there's that. The most naturally red that you can ever get with lips is probably that. But that is after I actually went to the bathroom and used a toothbrush to scratch at it. So that way it would get more blood flowing. And now my lip feels weird. Women at the gym are never sexy. We get red, we get irritated, and that kind of sometimes drives some of us to work out more because we're mad at the equipment, so we're gonna show it who's the boss. Showering is pretty much never sexual unless we're having someone in there with us, and even then, there's a very slim chance that it's actually sexual. Usually we just need someone to make sure that we got all the shampoo out of our hair and to make sure that we can actually get our backs washed, because our backs are notoriously difficult, especially if you're not a contortionist. Crying does not just make mascara and eyeliner go everywhere. No, it makes your face puffy, it makes your eyes red, it makes your lips start to quiver and you start to get that face, and it is ugly and disastrous. The only time it's not like that is when we happy cry, but sad crying, everything just goes to a disaster. And also, if we cry for too long, then we feel our heart breaking, but we can't cry anymore. So yeah. Also, laughter never sounds pretty unless we're trying to impress someone. Even then, sometimes it doesn't always work. My laugh, for example, sounds like a bagpipe getting stabbed repeatedly while someone's trying to play it. It's either that or I sound, okay, this is weird to explain, but either I sound like a bagpipe or I sound like, how do I put it? I sound like an evil witch. I sound like a bagpipe getting stabbed. I sound like mice having sex. And also, I sound like Skeletor sometimes when I'm laughing. Also, we try to impress people by having our voices go a little bit higher. Like, my voice in videos is a little bit higher than what I actually talk like. Because see, normally I talk like this. And I'm just... So, yeah. Oh yeah, if a girl has her hair in like a really pretty updo, like it's all like, I'm not even gonna try because honestly I don't want to deal with that with my hair. But if her hair is in a really pretty updo, it's not gonna be like one bobby pin comes out and a hair tie and everything cascades down. When a girl has her hair in a very pretty updo, and normally it's for like her wedding, prom, special events, it's going to be no less than 70 bobby pins, 30 aesthetic pins to add little jewels into her hair, and at least one hair tie. I don't care what the event is, there will always be at least one hair tie. And if there isn't, then it's at least another 60 bobby pins. Because, yeah. And one moment. And in those situations, there is also enough hairspray and strong enough hairspray to actually survive, to make sure that our hair looks fabulous during a Category 3 hurricane. I don't care what other people say. I don't care what other girls say. We all know that there's enough hairspray in a pretty updo to last through some of the worst weather that nature has to throw at us. Also, if you have your hair wet, you manage to get it styled while it's still wet, then in Wisconsin you can walk outside anywhere from November to March and you can just freeze your hair. I really don't like being a female. So yeah, this video has gone on long enough. If anyone actually has any questions about what I said, feel free to comment below. If y'all want to see a video, please let me know. I'd be happy to do a video, but this was just kind of my rant to male writers, and I feel no shame.